Hey, what's up everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to Save Our Lions. We are taking a small 2-game break away from Save Our Saints and we're going to start our World Cup qualifying campaign as we hope to maybe get to the World Cup and then go on to winning and repeat the glory of 66. Hey, once again everyone, welcome back to Save Our Lions. Today is part 4 and we kick off our World Cup qualifying campaign. Now, I didn't show you the qualification groups last time around, but this is who we were drawn up against: Azerbaijan, Cyprus, Ireland and Russia. It was a pretty kind draw in our favour. Russia and Ireland no doubt giving us the toughest test, but Cyprus and Azerbaijan are pretty much gimmies, I would imagine. So today's episode, we kick off against Russia at home. Obviously it's a very, very big, important game, one we need to win and get started this qualifying campaign in a winning fashion, and this is a great opportunity to do that. So this is the squad that I have. That's not the right squad. That's the Saints squad. This is the right squad that I have selected. The squad I selected to go up against Russia today. We're missing Harry Maguire right now. He's going to be available for the next match against Azerbaijan. But as things stand, this is who we're going to line up. There's a few actually surprise names in there. I've decided to include some younger players in the squad. As we know, the World Cup won't be for another couple of years. So with that in mind, I'm trying to bring some of the younger players forward, try and get them used to international football, develop them, and just get everyone a good team kind of ethic in there. Let's take a look at the first team lineup against Russia. So we Jordan Pickford in goal, obviously Arnold, Gomez, Stones, Luke Shaw, midfield of Lewis Cook and Eric Dyer, Sterling, Ali and Sancho across the attacking three, and Harry Kane up top. So no real surprises in the starting 11. The players that you're notice behind though in the reserves, goalkeeper Doug Agnew, who is currently on loan at MK Dons from Bournemouth, but he's a quality young goalkeeper with tons and tons of potential. So I wanted to get him into the squad to at least maybe mentor off Angus Gunn or Jordan Pickford. Ryan Nyambe also is getting a first call up for me. He's a very versatile, strong right back, can also play centre half as well. Just gives us more versatility, and his performance has been very, very solid in the Premier League this season. And I wanted to give him a look, so I brought him into the squad. After that, Kingsley Bello, one of the players I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, promising young left back, plays for Everton right now on loan from Manchester United, but the talent is there, as you can see. Very, very gifted, physically gifted at least, left back for us. After that, Mason Mount has made a return to the team. It was recommended highly by my assistant, and he's had a very good show in the Premier League this season. 9 assists in 19 starts for Chelsea. Average rating across the board this year of 7.18. So he's having a very, very good campaign, and he definitely deserves a recall into the England squad. Thomas Peck returns as well after securing his first cap in the last episode. He's doing okay in the Premier League, 7 goals in 18 appearances. Actually a pretty exceptional record for a 17-year-old. But again, the potential is there, and I want to get involved in the England squad nice and early. But that's it. It's probably about all the surprises. Maybe Declan Rice, you didn't see that one coming. In the centre half, can also play centre midfield. Just a very strong, competitive midfielder. He's only got 3 caps for England. Nathaniel Shalaba also comes into the team today as a midfielder, just gives some more extra coverage in there. Good solid campaign in the Premier League this year for Nathaniel. Yeah, good to have him back in the England squad. Very, very solid player. He's knocked up 3 caps as well before my time. Alright, so here we go, a 4-2-3-1 formation. We're not going to do 4-4-2 for this one, maybe against Azerbaijan, but for this one, we'll do 4-2-3-1. It's going to be a control possession tactic, very similar to one we use in the Saints half of the series. So, let's take a quick look at this Russian lineup. Obviously, they're going to be a very, very tough team to break down. They've got 2 very deep lying players here, and use the 4 up top to try and wreak havoc on your defense. Starting striker for them, Fedor Smolov. Decent goal scoring record for Russia, 20 goals and 58 appearances. Obviously, Golovin is a very, very talented player, plays for Monaco. Centre midfielder, can also play left wing, which is where he's going to be playing today. Had a good campaign as well, looks like, for Monaco. Very, very talented player. Love to bring him on board, but unfortunately, £61 million is a little bit out of my reach. Then we have Marinchuk, 25-year-old advanced playmaker. Don't know a lot about him. Plays for Lokomotiv Moscow. Decent enough record for Russia. Cochran is on the right hand side of midfield. He's actually more of a striker, allegedly. Only got 2 goals in the campaign this year, and plays for Zenit Petersburg. Only 14 overall goals for his country. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty I mean, honestly, at home, I do expect to beat them. Looking at them on paper, I expect to be a little bit tougher than they actually are. So let's get this game started, and let's get this qualifying campaign off to a winning start. Alright, 20 minutes in here. It's pretty even start to the game, honestly. Neither team really taking control. Let's see if we got a carve-out opportunity, though. Here's Sterling to Dele Alli. What an effort that is, off the crossbar and just over the bar from Dele Alli. Good strike there from the Tottenham midfielder. Now here's Luke Shaw now. Throws it in. Sancho can't win it. There's Dyer. Back to Jordan Sancho. Good cross into Kane. There's Lewis Cook on the half volley. Just inside the box. Lewis, you've got to find the back in there, son. High hopes of Lewis Cook for me in the middle of midfield, and I was hoping he'd put that one away. Chance now perhaps for Russia to get a goal. Here's Maranchuk. Gazinski back to Mario Fernandez. Here's Cochran. Goes inside onto his left foot, and it goes just past Jordan Pickford's right-hand post. But solid strike there from Cochran. Just shows that Russia really are dangerous if they get forward. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Surprised he took the free kick, but almost paid off for us there. Just missing inside the post there. Alright, so halftime here, and it's been pretty much a standing performance. Born England, and 0-0, but we are dominating the game, largely speaking. 12 shots to their 1, 3 shots on target to their nothing. They've given more fouls than we have, but we have 67% possession on the game itself. We actually are largely dominating, we just can't seem to crack them open. We do have a couple of options on the bench, naturally, as well. Phil Foden, Jesse Lingard, Mason Mount, all very, very creative players I could bring on at any point. So let's get the second half going, and hopefully get a goal sooner rather than later. Last thing we want to do is force an attacking move and stretch the game. Because again, Russia are by far, I think, our toughest opposition for qualifying. So it's important we get a win here, but it's also more important we don't lose. There's Luke Shaw at the back post. Get in there. Actually, it's been disallowed. Apparently, Luke Shaw was pushing another player. I think that was Harry Kane. I think he pushed the goalkeeper. Yeah, he did. Harry Kane trying to be sneaky there, push the goalkeeper aside. Luke Shaw, left back in the box for some reason, rising high and almost giving us a lead. But here's Sterling now to Dele Alli. There you go, 1-0 up, get in there. It was only a matter of time there till we scored, and Dele Alli tucked that one home past the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0 to the mighty England. Alright, Raheem Sterling now, corner kick, whips the ball in. Harry Kane to Lewis Cook on the half volley. Get in there, Lewis Cook. 2-0 to England. And looks like this game is going to be wrapped up. No problem at all. Another set piece here. We're dangerous set pieces, aren't we? Here's Lewis Cook, can't win it in there. There's Jordan Sancho. Haven't seen much of him today. Raheem Sterling, back to Sancho. Turns in the box, plays to Sterling. There's Dyer, back to Cook. Eric Dyer finds Luke Shaw. Tackled easy Fernandez. And maybe a chance on the break here for Russia. We can't get men back in time, but Stones as well to win that. Here's Harry Kane now. The right side of the defence holds it up. Plays it off to Lewis Cook, who makes it 3-0. Get in there, Lewis Cook. Gets his second goal of the game. Assist there from Harry Kane. Beautifully work done from Harry there. Holding the ball up. Just waiting for the run from Lewis Cook. And Lewis Cook busted an absolute gut to get in the box here, as you can see. Great ball from Harry Kane. A really tidy finish there as well from Lewis. And it's 3-0. Alright, so game is pretty much wrapped up. Let's go and make some changes. Phil Foden comes on here for Dele Alli. We'll also bring on Marcus Rashford for Jordan Sancho. We'll also bring on... we could bring on Mason Mount, couldn't we? No, we'll leave it as that. Let's bring on Kingsley Bello for his international debut. Why not? Alright, here's Kingsley Bello now. First touch here in England shirt. And he gives the ball away, so really good start there, Kingsley. Alright, so Raheem Sterling... Let's see, Lewis Cook, Phil Foden. Looking for a good performance in him today. He's got a chance to do it. That's a really good run and strike and a good save from the keeper. But Phil Foden showing what he's capable of there. Alright, game is just about winding down here, and it's been a very, very good display here. Oh, that's Lutter. Beautiful strike to get a hat-trick. Look at that. Lewis Cook, he's having a day and a half, isn't he? Fantastic strike there from the Bournemouth centre midfielder. Still plays for Bournemouth, by the way, but... I mean, if he keeps scoring goals like that, he's got to get picked up by one of the bigger teams, I'm sure. But that's a wonderful, wonderful curling strike there from Lewis Cook. Hat-trick for him today. And yeah, as I was saying, just a really good performance all the way around for here from England. Dominated possession, plenty of shots, plenty of opportunities at goal. Took us to the second half to really get going, but once we got our first goal, it was pretty much all us from there. I don't think Russia really left their half, to be honest with you. But overall, what a great display this was, and a really awesome way to start World Cup qualifying. All right, so here we go, all the way in Azerbaijan now. Second game here in the qualifying stages, and honestly, this should be a pretty comfortable victory. This is a team we're going to go with. A couple of changes you might notice. Ryan Nyambe comes in at right wing back, and Harry Maguire comes back into the side as well. Mason Mount and Chalobah is going to be in midfield today, and I was kind of overlooked for me. I didn't really pick a secondary ball midfielder, unfortunately. So Chalobah is going to have to do a decent job there for me. Mason Mount's going to be the box-to-box midfielder. Lewis Cook, unfortunately, wasn't really fit enough to play at 82%. Jesse Lingard comes in at right winger. Phil Foden through the middle, and Jadon Sancho. So I haven't really seen the best of him yet. Now, he's obviously got an immense amount of talent, and I'm just wondering why that is the case. Maybe it's something to do with his individual instructions, and maybe I'll take a look at that for future episodes. But Harry Kane, of course, then will lead the line. But here we go, up against Azerbaijan. Should be a comfortable win. I'm going to predict a 4-0 victory for England. 4-0 victory, that's my prediction. Alright, so here's Luke Shaw now, early on here for England, gets to the byline, whips the ball in, looking for Lingard, can't get on the end of it though. Lingard does get it back, and he gives the ball away pretty cheaply, a la Jesse Lingard style. Alright, 9 minutes in here so far. As predicted, we've controlled possession 81%, in fact, to their 19. Azerbaijan have barely had a kick. But anyway, here's Luke Shaw now galloping down the touchline, gets the ball back, great cross to Foden, bounce around, there's Lingard, plays it back to Phil Foden, and there you go, 1-0 England, only taking 10 minutes here, and Phil Foden has opened the score, and right in front of the wall of England fans. I don't know too much about Azerbaijan football, but I'm going to guess that this is not a very accurate representation of what their soccer stadium looks like. Yes, I did use the word soccer, by the way, because I'm used to saying that here in the US. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure this is a very accurate representation of what their football stadium looks like. But a wall of England fans there celebrating as Phil Foden puts us 1-0 up. Anyway, good cross there. Stones at the back post, and it's Harry Kane. He will not count. He is offside. But well-worked set piece there from the guys. Ball floating in the far post. Josh Stones did well to an initial header and lay it back across to one of 3 England players, and unfortunately one of those players was offside. That was, of course, Harry Kane. Alright, here's Stones now. Stones to Jadon Sancho, to Mason Mount, looking to capitalise on an opportunity. There's Jesse Lingard, and Jesse Lingard makes it to... Alright, 20 minutes in, and maybe a chance for Azerbaijan here. Maybe get their first shot on goal of Jordan Pickford. Anyway, Lingard intercepts it, plays it through to Harry Kane. Harry Kane's through on goal, and he smashes it past the goalkeeper there. Harry Kane has such strength, has such raw power, that he managed to teleport the Azerbaijan defender 5 feet back. Take another look at this again. Lingard plays it forward here, and Harry Kane's sheer force and sheer will pushed literally the Azerbaijan defender 5 feet backwards. What a player Harry Kane is. Alright, Mason Mount now whips the ball in. That's a good header at the back post. Luke Shaw scores. And 4-0 up already. Now, I predicted the score would be 4-0, but it's 4-0 in the 24th minute, and we're dominating the game. So, I might have to revise that prediction. Alright, Mason Mount whips the ball in. Stones at the far post. Oh, and it's cleared off the line. John Stones almost getting himself a goal there. And good piece of defending in the end, though. Anyway, Mason Mount whips the ball in. That's not going to get very far. Good break here from Azerbaijan. That's a great challenge in the end. Who was that? I think that was Trent Alexander-Arnold getting back. Oh, sorry, Nyambe getting back and making the challenge. I was so used to having Alexander-Arnold back over there. But today it's Nyambe. He did very well on that counter-attack. All right, Jadon Sancho now. Again, looking for a better performance from him today. Here's Mason Mount. Takes a shot on, and disappointing shot there from Mason. Had plenty of options around him. Didn't need to take that shot on. Here's Mason Mount from the free kick. Oh, the second effort though was one hell of an effort. The first free kick was absolutely atrocious, but the return shot looked pretty good. I thought that was going to nestle into the top corner. Here's Mason again though, whips the ball in. There's Sancho with the effort, and Jadon Sancho gets himself a goal here. 5-0 to England just before the half-time break. And I'm going to go on a limb here and say that I think this game is now wrapped up. Alright, so 5-0 up here. Game going pretty much as planned, as you would expect. So what I'm going to do here, though, is I am going to give some people maybe their debut. So Doug Agnew, he can come on as a goalkeeper today. We'll give him a shot. We'll also give Thomas Pecker on up top instead of Harry Kane. We don't really need him on the field anymore. Yeah, we'll leave the third change just in case you get an injury or need to take somebody off. But yeah, hopefully Thomas Peck maybe gets his first goal for England today. That would be something special. Anyway, here's Nazarov. By the way, Azerbaijan yet to get the first shot on goal. And here's Peck now through on goal. Thomas Peck, 1-1 with the keeper. And he's brought down very, very maliciously there by the Azerbaijan defender. I don't think he's been sent off, has he? No, he hasn't. And there's Jadon Sancho steps up and makes it 2-0. Sorry, 2 goals for Jadon Sancho, 6-0 for England. And disappointed, I actually didn't react in time, but I was going to put Thomas Peck as the penalty taker. But, oh well, Jadon Sancho now has to. All right, here's Mason Mount to Phil Foden. Sancho. Mason Mount back to Luke Shaw. Very pretty stuff here from England. I like in this build-up. Here's Luke Shaw, little twisty, little turny action, and he's absolutely hacked down there by the right back. Took exception, obviously, to Luke Shaw's skill, and yeah, hacked him down there. No doubt about that second yellow card. And Azerbaijan are now down to 10 men. All right, let's be on Kingsley Bello for Luke Shaw. He's done his job today. Obviously, Luke Shaw getting a goal, and surprisingly, a very, very good threat in the box from set pieces. Did not see that one coming, to be honest with you, but whatever the case is, he's obviously decent enough in the air. Anyway, here's Phil Foden to Lingard, back to Nyambe, back to Phil Foden again. Here's Mason Mount at the edge of the area. Well work from Mason, good save from the keeper, and decent effort there for Mason Mount. He's worked hard today, Mason, not from much luck, unfortunately. Putting some good balls for set pieces, though. So here's Jadon Sancho, obviously on a hat-trick. There's Mason Mount. Oh, off the post. Unlucky there, Mason. I'll tell you what, he started a little bit slowly, but he's definitely come into the game a bit more now. He's tried hard, so he'll definitely be back for the England squads in the future. But 2 assists to his name from set pieces, so he's got to be happy with that. But yeah, anyway, 15 minutes to go in this game, and I mean, it's gone exactly as I expected it to go, to be honest with you. Azerbaijan really aren't that good of a team, and disappointing, haven't scored more goals though. We got 17 shots on target and only 6 goals to our name. Maybe Kerbalani has had a really good game for Azerbaijan. But overall, it's going to mean 2 wins in 2 here to open qualifying. So the perfect start for England, obviously not conceded, scoring 10 goals in the process. I don't think I can have any complaints, can I? All right, final whistle's gone here, and disappointing. We couldn't get Thomas Peck's first goal for England, but very pleasing performance all around from the guys. Man of the match today, Jesse Lingard, surprisingly, goal and 2 assists to his name. Jadon Sancho got himself 2 goals again, kind of returning to some form. Phil Foden obviously got himself a goal as well. Was that his first goal for England? It was his first goal for England, so congratulations, Phil. Good job there. And some pretty solid debuts all the way around. Ryan Nyambe came in 8.5. Kingsley Bellows looked good and solid as well, coming in as a backup to Luke Shaw. And yeah, just some good stuff all around. Very, very pleasing. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is obviously we'll take a look at the next 2 fixtures. Don't worry about the demotivation issue there. That won't be a problem. It's not my problem. They go back to the clubs. But anyway, next up we have... Oh, it looks like quite a break here. We played on Italy now in the International League semi-final, by the way. We're drawn against Italy, and the other 2 teams in it are France and Germany. So hopefully we'll beat Italy, get through to the final, and maybe win our first trophy for England since 1966. And then we'll continue the World Cup qualifying campaign up against Cyprus and Ireland next time round. But thanks so much for watching Save Our Lions. I truly appreciate it. I know it doesn't seem to be a lot of interest to a lot of people out there, but I hope anyone that is watching does find some enjoyment in it. It should be a different challenge. Maybe start the FM19 campaign here with a World Cup victory. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Especially for all those England supporters out there, and especially the passion that ignited the country over the summer. I thought might be a nice little interest and a twist away from the Save Our Saints series. But thanks so much for watching anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more videos by me in the future, hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.